Recorded live at Vauxhall Comedy Club, this is the Ding Dong Gong Show.
Yes, right. This is the Ding Dong Gong Show. I'm very excited. But basically, this is a show where bad comedy ends once and for all. That's basically how it goes. Right, it's going to be a beautiful time. Can I get a cheer from anyone who has been here before? All right, okay. Wow, fucking okay. Shit, man. Did you just remember? Were you really here before? Some kind of fever dream? Shit, man. What's going on with you? I feel like you got the wrong impression from the music and you actually dropped a pill and it just came off just at the wrong time. So that's exciting. All right, lovely to meet you, my friend. Anyone else? Can I get a cheer from everyone whose first time it is? Good, right. I'll explain how it's going to work. Basically, is everyone aware this is a gong show? Yes. Has anyone ever been to a gong show before? Okay, good. This is how it's going to work. Basically, this is a Ding Dong Gong Show. Basically, it's a show where we get newer comedians and we find out whether they're funny or not. You decide, we decide together. It's going to be a beautiful time, okay? Basically, what happens is they get 60 seconds at the beginning of their set, right? 60 seconds, completely free time. They're going to tell us some jokes. It's going to be amazing, right? At 60 seconds, we will hear a ding. Can I hear the ding? Ding, there it was. Good. I think I said ding at the same time, which is actually quite impressive, really, given that we haven't practiced that. So there's going to be a ding. After the ding, we're going to hear whatever you think about them, okay? So we're going to hear the dongs. The dongs are going to be given out in just a minute. I'll explain further. But the dongs basically are how you show that you don't like what's going on, okay? If you think they're not funny, you will raise a dong high in the air, and we will take that as a sign that they should not be on the stage anymore, okay? We're going to have 4 people with dongs. If we have 3 of them, they will then get gonged. Can I hear the gong? That's all right. We didn't do a rehearsal, to be fair. That's fine. There it is. Good. Yeah, you know it. It's another one bites the dust. That's that one. Okay, good. Basically, that's how it's going to work. I'm going to do a tiny bit further explanation in just a moment, right? But before we do that, basically, it wouldn't be fair if we did this completely uneducated, okay? So what we've done is we've recruited 2 very excellent professional comedians who are going to be judges for the show, okay? So we have you lot. You're going to be the voice of the people. These are going to be the voice of the comedy community, okay? So can I get a very warm welcome for our 2 judges? It's going to be Lee Hudson and Aaron McCann! Right, so Aaron and Lee are fucking excellent comedians. They're hilarious. They're not going to be doing stand-up, so you're going to have to fucking take my word for it, okay? Hello, fellas. How are we doing? Are we good?
What the fuck's happening? How are we, guys? You good? I'm hungover as shit.
Good, yeah, that's a dong, a hard dong, right. So he's got the right idea. I think he understands how the show works. Lee, how are you doing? You all right?
I'm good. I'm a mess as well, but only because I drove back 10 hours from Edinburgh. I didn't drink. So.
Okay. For everyone who doesn't know, it's the Edinburgh Fringe Festival this month, which is why... Yeah, nice. It's good because it kind of sort of filters out some of the better comedians, so you've really got the dregs of the London open mic scene here today. What are we looking for, fellas? Anything in particular?
I'm looking for a nice mix. I want to see some people that are actually good, but I also want to see some fucking freaks as well. I want to see like a real mental health apocalypse up here today.
Yeah, mental health apocalypse, does that ring?
Yeah, I'd like to see someone eat shit tonight, just to make me feel better about myself. This is the only thing I've done today that hasn't involved atomic kitten and wanking, so I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
All right, good. Everyone's got the idea of the show? Yeah. Perfect, nice. Basically, this is what we're going to do. We're going to assign a few people in the audience. All right, I don't know what the fuck's happened, but you need to shut up, okay? Because all authority that I have has been drained away so early in the show, all right? Can we please? One sec. Okay, so basically what we're going to do, we're going to hand out some dongs. What I need is people in the audience who are willing and able, and they feel personally equipped. Okay, all right, good. To let someone know they don't like their shit, right? I've got a volunteer over there. Hello, my friend, how are you? What makes you think that you're the right man for the job? You're the voice of the people. All right, good. Everyone else is sort of like, yeah, he actually fucking is, to be fair. We know this guy. All right, what makes you think that you're ready to break someone's dreams this evening?
No, if they're good, I'll keep it down. I'll be fair.
That's exactly the point of the show, to be fair to him. So is everyone on board with that? That sounds like a very reasonable response. Has anyone got any objections to this man taking the first dong? Okay, good. All right. I've got a medium, a large, an extra large, and a sort of disgustingly large. Disgustingly large. All right. Okay, we'll go for... Oh, yeah. That wasn't the first time she's caught one of those. Okay, good. All right, can I get a second volunteer? All right, we've got you in the front row. Hello, how are you? You all right? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. What's the story? Who are you with? These people? Just the two of you. All right, lovely. What makes you think you're all good for the job?
I just take things lightly, like not taking everything too serious, so I think I'll be able
It's not your fucking Tinder profile, okay?
This isn't- This isn't fucking Love Island. You know what I mean? I'm just a party girl. I don't really take things too seriously. You know, I know I'm gonna have a good time.
That was it. I don't know. I felt like you were trying to fuck, and I actually quite enjoyed it. To be fair, I appreciate
She definitely has looking for a partner in crime on her profile.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
She's a Scorpio, you know.
You are.
Are you? Yeah.
She is a Scorpio.
I can tell you're a messy bitch. That's a Scorpio.
All right. To be fair, we need a Scorpio in the mix. Any objections to the Scorpio? No. All right. Well, we'll find out a tiny bit more just before we give it away. What makes you think you're right for the job? Go on. What's the worst thing you've ever done? Yeah, go on. What's the worst thing you've ever done? Oh, wow.
So when I was a kid, like when I was like 12.
All right, too long already. We'll just give you one. We're going to give you the one with the balls. Is that fair? Do you want the one with the balls? All right, good, perfect, nice. Right, any other volunteers? Yes, right in the middle there. Hello, my friend. How are you? Yeah, good, thank you. What's the story? Who are you? You're Immy. Mimi, nice to meet you, Mimi. What makes you think you're right for the job? You just want to go. I think that's maybe the best argument so far, actually. Right, what's the worst thing you've ever done, Mimi? And let's keep it from your fucking... We don't need, you know... You can't think. All right, fuck it. That must be awful. You must have repressed it. It must be terrible. We've got a large and a medium left. Do you want a large or a medium? All right. It felt pointed, didn't it? There we go. That's for you. Perfect. Thank you. We've got one left. Any other volunteers? Someone in the back would be nice. Hello in the back. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. What makes you think you're right for the job, my friend?
We're all pretty smashed at the back, so I reckon,
Oh, fucking hell, man. You're all pretty smashed at the back. That was crazy. What have you guys been doing? Drinking?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Is everyone around them sort of okay? It feels like...
He's definitely a Tory. I can hear it from here. 100%.
Right, what makes you think you're right for the job, my friend, other than the fact that you vote for the Conservative Party? Just that. Is that good? No, I feel like that's quite a good reason, to be fair.
Oh yeah, we need a Tory as one of the judges for sure.
All right, I'm not going to chuck
Ruthless
this
fucks.
one, but this is every Tory penis as well, just so if we could pass this back through, that'd be perfect. I'm not going to throw it.
Can we just let him know that like when you vote, you're just voting for them to leave the stage. You're not sending them to Rwanda. Okay.
That is it. But we will see. Maybe some will go to Rwanda. It depends how bad they are. Okay. Right, basically, that's how it's going to work. So after the 60 seconds, everyone else, I know we've got our leaders, right? But if you don't like it either, you're allowed to influence them. All I want to hear from you, I don't want like conversation to break out. Let's still give them a chance, right? But if you don't think it's good, I want you to say dong, right? Imagine it's going shit. You would all say dong. Right, if we hear that, then the people are going to start putting the dongs up. We'll start binning people off, okay? It's going to be lovely. I feel like a Hindu has just walked in. Is that Hindu just walked in? Oh my God, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Hello, hens. How are we doing? You all right? The Tories are over there. I feel like that's who you're looking for. Is that right? All right, nice. Who's the bride? Is it the one with the fucking dress on? Yeah, all right, nice.
What a shit hand do. Like to come watch a bunch of open mic comedians fucking do some cat for fuck's sake.
Hey, they were 5 minutes late. Let's not rule out the ket, all right? Any kets on so far? No, you all thought Ket was one of your friends from private school. Okay, good. Perfect, nice. All right. Basically, that's how it's going to work. If we see 3 of the 4 dongs, then they will be gonged, okay? So can I get a practice? Everyone with a dong, can you please hold it high in the air? Can I see the one over there, please? Hello? Is there a dong over there? Can I see it in the air, please? Thank you so much. Yeah. Go on. Perfect. All right. That's going to be how it goes. Everyone on board with the show? Perfect. Is there anything I've missed, my friends? Anything I've missed? Anything we need to get out just before we really kick it off?
Maybe just when the dongs go up, you will hear the mighty sound of one dong.
One dong, and then obviously if there's a second dong, you'll probably hear 2 dongs. All right, good. That's how that's going to work. Right. Is everyone feeling ready for your first act? Yeah, let's fucking do it. All right. Oh, we've got some hens over here. All right, nice. We've split them up. It feels actually quite exciting. All right, good. Right, I'm gonna sort of slowly transfer into my role as judge. So can we get like a drum roll or something? That'd be perfect. Our first act of the show, please give a very warm welcome to Oliver Lipnor!
goodness, that is very heavy metal for a man with a tie on. I appreciate it. Hello, I've had 4 whiskeys and I'm scared. Nice to meet you. Woo! Ah, you're so supportive. Listen up. I've just had a terrible breakup. My girlfriend just broke up with me, which is a shame. I know, thank you for the sympathy. She and I have a complicated relationship, yeah? It's kind of like a love-hate relationship where I love her and she hates me. So that's hard. She calls me creepy and obsessed, and I call her 10 times a day. So there you are. I'm gonna let you know first of all, my jokes are a bit like the kids in North Korea, where some of them work, some of them don't, and the ones that don't disappear. That's it. If that offends you, I apologize. Any North Koreans, I'm very sorry. But, congrats, you made it out alive. So, good for you. I'm sorry, you've ended up in a basement again. My condolences. I've been living in Krakow for a year, did some comedy there. I like the suspense, I like the drama. Normally over there, if you do terribly, someone comes up to you and just goes, well, I've got some notes. Here, I might just get you should kill yourself. So this is fun. I come from a city where everyone just kind of has a bike. I have a bike. I show up, suddenly everyone's driving around in a car. I'm a little jealous. Am I eco-friendly, or can I just not afford a car? That's up to you to decide.
One dong.
Fair enough. However, I'm a little jealous of people who have cars because, of course, if you pick up a date...
2 dong.
You can't really... 3
dongs.
dongs. Well, 3 people got their dicks out. That's my cue to leave. Thank you. Should I stick around?
Yes, please. Stick around, my friend. Stick around. All right, Oliver Lipnor, everybody. Hey, Oliver, how are you doing? You all right? Still use the mic.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
I'm great, thanks.
Oliver, first question. How many gigs have you done?
How many gigs? Like 20, I guess. Yeah.
20, all right.
Yeah.
Still very new, right? Still pretty new.
Yeah.
And are you all in London, or are you based somewhere else?
No, Krakow. I've just been in Krakow for first time in London. So,
Krakow, is it
Poland.
Poland?
Yeah, Poland, Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think you made it like half the time. And
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, and I'm just basically really looking forward to what Aaron has to say about your impression of him. That would be...
Whenever you walked on stage, Lee went into my ear and was like, I already hate this guy. And
that's fair.
No, I think, dude, 20 gigs, come on. Like,
Yeah.
you've got stage presence, you reacted well to some of the dongs being thrown up.
Cheers.
You know what I mean? And yeah, I like you. I like your fit too.
Thank you.
I think it's like someone clicked randomize on a Sims character. and I really like that. I like that brash confidence. And I feel like once you kind of adapt your jokes to that as well, you're going to be good. So yeah, well done,
Thank you.
man.
Cheers. Yeah. Appreciate it.
You look like you came straight here from a Zoom meeting. You just dressed for the top half only.
That's the vibe.
No, like they said, like you're 20 gigs in. You're still finding your voice. This isn't it,
Right.
but you will get to it eventually.
Thank you. Good.
I would just say, like some stuff, like the love-hate thing, that sounds like an old cruise ship joke or something.
Yeah.
I would fuck that off straight away.
Oh, all right. I just came up with it ages ago. Okay, sure.
But no, like you knew, like they said, you came up here, you were confident. That's something. But just keep doing it, keep writing,
Sure.
enjoy it. Yeah.
All right, thanks very much.
Yeah, for Oliver Lipnor, everybody!
Have a great night.
All right, let's do another one. Everyone ready for another one? Please make some noise for Rachel Longmore!
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that heat wave was something, wasn't it? I mean, I was okay, but train stopped and everything, what a nightmare. I was really scared though, because they said a lot of people were going to die, and I just thought, oh, does that mean you're going to be walking down the street and then spontaneously combust? I was really frightened. But no, it turns out the majority of deaths came from people jumping into lakes and rivers when they couldn't swim. So you might think that is quite tragic, which obviously it is, But really, it's just natural selection, I think. So, as you might be able to tell, I'm not from these parts. I'm from Wolverhampton. Yes, cheers in the house. Now, the thing is, my hometown, it gets a bit of a bad rep, which upsets me, because there's lots of lovely places in Wolverhampton. For instance, the train station. That's a great place. But no, I love it down here in London. I'm actually thinking of getting a mortgage. That's not to buy a house. That's just to get a panini and a latte in Notting Hill. But one curious thing I find about London is the tube, because we don't have that up where I live. The tube, what a place. I mean, nobody makes any eye contact. If you fancy someone on the tube, you don't use social skills like what we've got in the Midlands, actually speaking to somebody. Instead, you'll write an email, send that into the Metro newspaper, and then hopefully, in a city of 8 million people, you'll expect the person you fancy to look in the Metro the next day
One dong.
and say, oh, that's me they're talking about. That was me on the Jubilee line who they fancy. But then again, I can't be too nasty about that because I'm single.
Two
I'm
dongs.
on Tinder, and I've been on there quite a while actually. My friends say that's because I'm quite picky. So instead of just swiping left and right, I will actually read the profiles, and I find out really insightful things like, oh, I like to eat food. Now, who would have thought that a grown man in his 30s would like to eat food? I mean, I would have thought it was a necessity at this point, but there we are. Now, one thing people worry about when they're on Tinder is whether when they meet their dates in person, they're actually going to look like their photos. And I've been quite lucky so far, because all of my dates have looked like themselves in the pictures. The only problem is, I went on a date with one guy, and he looked like his photos, but he forgot to bring his personality with him. He left that at home. So, there's a bit of a...
Three dongs.
Thank you.
Rachel Longmore. Hey, Rachel. Same question. How long have you been in stand-up for? Will you say mic?
15 gigs in.
Thank you.
15 gigs in now.
15 gigs. About fucking brand new, everyone. Give it up for Rachel. I thought you started really strong, right? I thought your opening joke was fucking great. I think part of the problem was you did your opening joke and it was quite dark, and it was really, and it was like punchy. It was like a good punchline, and then you kind of went a tiny bit more tedious, and so people sort of lost interest a little bit. Is that fair to say? Yeah, right. I'm just here to please the people. But I fucking enjoyed it. You got really far. You're 15 gigs in. I felt like you have developed a way of delivering your material, which I fucking didn't have one until 100 gigs in. Arguably, I don't have one right now.
So stay dark is the advice.
No, not necessarily. Just like know what you like and do more of that.
Okay.
What do you guys reckon?
Thank you.
Yeah, I loved your natural selection bit. I thought that was great. I think I agree with Michael. I think maybe some of the later jokes, maybe just kind of for a Gong show where it's like everyone can't fucking wait to throw up that dick, you maybe trim the fat and a little bit of the premises and shit like that, because I think when you started off you were very punchy, and then and you still had great bits later on, but it was just maybe a bit of a lead up to them in comparison.
Yeah.
So that's my only critique, but again, 15 gigs in, you're fucking great for that.
Thank
so
you.
yeah.
I think there's nothing more representative of the UK comedy scene than a table of 3 white guys giving advice to a woman of colour. This is, okay, just one for the comedians out there, that's fine. In joke. Basically, the comedy scene is horrifically racist and sexist. No, okay, not funny, just facts, okay. No,
Disgusting!
it is. But it does mean more gigs for me, so it's okay. No, you had stage presence. I think everyone was listening to you as well. There was like a gravitas to you. But like they said, you need to get to those punchlines quicker. If there's too much sort of dead air while you're talking, then it needs to be, you've got to find something, even if it's just one to help you along the way towards the big punchline. Yeah. Just try and keep them laughing. Okay. But yeah, you're super new. You'll figure that out.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys.
Give it up for Rachel Longmore. All right. So I didn't say this at the beginning. Is it too much to stand up? So I didn't say this at the beginning, right? I'd quite like people to see. Also, I'm quite concerned about my fellow judges' opinion of me. So we also have a bucket, right? So some people turned up and they didn't sign up in advance. So we're going to have some random ones just chosen, and I'd love to have one of the hens pick our next acts.
That is too hard for you to pronounce.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
It's Amy Shanker.
Start the clock. It started? Okay. How is everyone? Yes? Good? My parents just celebrated their their 50th wedding anniversary. Okay, jealous crowd. All right. They're so happy though. Like they still flirt. They hang out. They met in high school, right? And I don't feel like I'm gonna find that, you know, because like how do I meet a high schooler? Like I know where to go, but they won't let me in, and so it's difficult. It's difficult. And in the States, I used to live in Chicago, and while I was there, I was a high school English teacher. Thank you. I taught for 13 years. I taught high school English for 13 years. I couldn't find one kid to fuck. The whole time, right? What a waste of time, you know? And you know those guys that whenever they find out that a teacher had sex with a student, they always say the same thing, right? They always go, "Where were these teachers when I was in high school?" And it's like they were there. They just didn't want to fuck you. Like how do you not know that? How do you not know? I used to break up fights a lot when I was a teacher, and the first fight that I broke up, it was between the biggest senior I've ever seen in my life and the smallest senior I've ever seen in my life, all right? And the big one, his name was Darrell. He was like 6'8", probably 370, all right? And then the small one, his name was Carroll, and he was the size of Darrell's thigh, all right? And he was a piece of shit, okay? Could not stand this kid. And my other kids ran in my class one day. They're like, "Miss Shanker, come quick, Darrell got Carl." I was like, good. Fuck Carl. They're like, "But you're gonna help. Are you gonna help?" I was like, "I mean, I'll go. Yeah, I'll look." And I went out, and they were not lying. Like, Darrell had Carl. He had him picked up against a locker, like up by his neck, like 4 feet off the ground. And I saw that, and I was like, "Get him! Get his ass!" Right? And then I took a lap, and here's why. I don't know where you guys stand on violence. I'm pro. I love it. I truly do. Truly. I think that every single person, just one time, just once during the course of their life, needs to be punched in the face. Every fucking one of us. It humbles us. It truly does. You can tell who has not been punched in the face, okay? They were the people on the airplanes that were like, "I don't want to put this whole fucking mask on, turn this shit around." No, you punch that person in the face and go on vacation, okay? Carl had not been punched in the face yet. I was just trying to give Darrell time, okay? But when I came back, he still hadn't done it because kids are very slow, all right? And so I was like, I gotta break up the fight, and I didn't know how, but Darrell was wearing like a huge JanSport backpack, right? But he was also so big that it looked like one of those purse backpacks, you know? That the girls wear, and I pulled it as hard as I could. He goes flying backwards. Carl drops to the ground. He looks at me. I was like, "Oh, run, motherfucker," right? and then I took off too, because I'm not trying to get my ass beat by Darrell either. So I'm just like sprinting down this hallway like as fast as I can, but just running, right? And I look next to me. Carl's just like speed walking next to me. I was like, "You piece of shit." He goes, "I'm scared." I was like, "I'm also scared, dude." And then I punched him. Right in the face, so. And now he's a doctor. No, I'm kidding. He dropped out. He was real dumb. Just a fucking idiot. I hate kids. I hate them so much. My first year of teaching, I had this girl. Her name was Tequila. And she yelled at me.
For Amy Shanker!
Fuck yes. Yes, give it up. Correct. It was Amy, right? Amy Shanker. Give it up for Amy Shanker one more time. Yes. Of course. Hey Amy, how are you? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. How long have you been doing stand-up? A while, right?
A while, yeah, like 9 years,
9 years.
in New York and Chicago.
Yeah, of course. You're fucking excellent. That was amazing. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I thought you were hilarious, and I've no anything other than I thought you were fucking great. I just wanted to carry on watching it. Is that everyone else? All the same? Yeah. No, thank you.
All right, well,
Yeah, I actually know Amy, so I don't want to say anything at all, because that's weird. But yeah, that's what a seasoned pro looks like. You know, she's 9 years doing it. She came in, she started off talking about how she wants to fuck children, and you were all on her side, and that's what a seasoned pro looks like. You know, so yeah, Amy's fucking great. Everyone should follow her, and yeah, fucking great.
You should have all known she was going to be good when she came over and just put her shit on our table. Because that's like, I'm above this, is what she was saying with that move. Which means whoever's up next, don't come and do that, because it's been done now. But no, that's fucking fantastic. That's a lesson in how to tell a story and keep it going with punchlines as well. So that's the level. Like every 9 years showed in that set. It was fucking great.
Thanks. You guys are doing a really good job too. I've been wanting you.
Thanks, Amy.
Okay.
Give up Amy Shanker, everybody! All right, let's fucking keep it moving. Welcome to the stage, Osman S.
How's everyone doing? Everyone doing good? Yeah. All right. Give me a cheer if you're in a relationship. All right. Give me a cheer if you're single. All right. Give me a cheer if you have clinical depression. All right. The same people. All right. That's good. I was recently put on SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. So if you don't know what that means, congrats on being happy. I'm a Muslim, but you know, technically Muslim in the same way McDonald's is technically food. All the holidays and none of the morals, you know? You know, there's certain things that I do that you guys don't really do. I eat a certain type of food. You guys can kind of eat anything. I fast once a month. You guys don't really do that. I'm going to heaven. You guys, I don't think that's happening for you. But you know, there are certain things that you can do that I can't do, like having a portable charger. I can't really do that. It doesn't look good when there's a red wire sticking out of my jacket connected to a handheld device. My phone died in West London, and I was like, well, I guess I live here now. These are the rules. I'm 19, recently turned 19. I know, I was surprised too. Oh, thank you, all right, great. You guys are really fucking up this bit. I was actually created in a lab. Scientists wanted to make the world's first 30-year-old teenager, so they made me. I have 2 kids and a wife and a mortgage. I'm at uni now. I do management with marketing. I don't give a fuck either. I just thought maybe you'd like to know that. You know, I think I check off all the boxes on the uni student checklist. You know, I'm broke, horny, end of list. That's the whole list. You know, there's certain things I can't really do being at uni like this, like Netflix and chill. I can't really do that. The best I can do is maybe like 1, 2, 3 movies and boobies. That's the closest we can get to that. I don't know. I'm trying to meet people. I'm on all the dating apps. I saw this one profile that was like, I like guys with personality, and I was like, this is great news because I have multiple that you can choose from. I'm a different person to everybody. You know, a lot of people on these dating apps, they like to put like they get involved like astrology and stuff. They put their like star sign, and okay. Why don't you let me do the jokes, okay? They get involved with like astrology and stuff, and it's a lot of women mostly, and a lot of my guy friends like kind of make fun of this, and I don't really mind because I thought about it, and if I bled for my dick once a month, I'd probably look to the stars for some answers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, it's funny if you call the Samaritans, or even if you talk to your GP about like mental health stuff, the big thing they'll ask you is, do you have any plans to kill yourself? Like, have you planned anything out? And it's like, no. A lack of organization is actually what got me here in the first place. I don't have any plans at all. I was recently in Qatar. There's a big misconception about me. A lot of people think I'm from Qatar. That's not true. I was actually born here, and I was raised in Pakistan, and somehow I came out American, so I don't know how that works. But I was on the plane to Qatar, and some lady comes up to me. She wasn't some lady. She worked at the plane. And she came up to me and she was like, you should disconnect your phone from the USB port. And I was like, why? And she was like, oh, well, the plane needs all the energy it can get for takeoff. And I don't know if you know how planes work, but that's not how planes work. I've never been on a plane about to take off and the pilot's like, sorry, folks, Susan in 24J is trying to charge her fucking iPad, so can't take off just yet. I was in Qatar. It was very hot in Qatar. And I was at the beach, and one of my friends here, he goes, oh, you should come to some of the beaches we have. You should come to Southend-on-Sea. And that's a joke. All right. You know, I've been doing this comedy thing for a minute, and I was doing this gig once, and it was this tiny pub, 4 comedians, 2 normal people, and right where you are, sir, there was a couple, and right halfway through my set, they just started making out. And I found this kind of surprising because, like, I know I'm funny, but I'm not like foreplay funny. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that funny. I never been watching my friends do stand-up, and I'm like, you know what? This makes me feel horny. This is great. I was in Wimbledon. Anybody ever been to Wimbledon, by the way? All right. First of all, I didn't even know that was a real place. I thought that was like some Hogwarts shit where they played tennis and went home. I didn't know that was a real place. It's a nice place, though. You know it's a nice place when the dogs start wearing clothes. I was like, holy shit, in my neighborhood, people don't even wear clothes. So this is great. I was in a pub recently, and this guy leans up.
Osman S, ladies and gentlemen!
Osman! How's it going, man? You good? That was fucking great. How long have you been in stand-up?
Since November.
Since November? Yeah, you meant it when you said a minute. You really meant that shit. Okay, all right. Yeah. Give it up for Osman. I thought you were great, man. I thought Amy was going to be such a hard follow that I assumed whoever followed was in the bin, right? I assumed that was going to be how it went, but you held it down. You were great. The one thing that you do, which I'm guilty of, so this is why I'm saying it, no superiority here, that you speed up a little bit when you know it's longer to a punchline. So you get your words out quick, which kind of signposts that there's not a joke coming for a little bit, and then a joke comes when you slow down, which just gets us kind of used to the rhythm, which means it's not that surprising, just like a little thing. But I think you were great.
Hang on, so what age are you again?
What?
How old are you again?
I'm 19.
19, and you've been going since November?
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. You're funny as fuck. You're a machine gun, and also there was a lot of jokes there, very self-deprecating. I love the personalities Tinder bit. That was great. Yeah, you're doing shit that takes people like 5 years to get the hang of, so good for you, man. That was fucking great.
Yeah, really enjoyed that. It's a tough one to come out and open with depression material, and then a suicide joke later on, because depression stuff is really hard to make people laugh at. And you did it really well, so yeah, but the whole set was killer. Well done.
I just want to say also, mate, you absolutely smashed, and you came on after Amy fucking leveled the room as well, which was like something that was really notable. Give up one more time.
All right. One more, 2 more, 2 more. Let's do 2 more. Let's do 2 more. One more. All right, final lap to the first half. Give everything you've got left for Tony Carr.
Hello, Volkswagen. Volvo. Vauxhall. Hello, Vauxhall. Is everyone having a good time? Yeah. Okay, so my name's Tony Carr. That's right. I'm the secret love child of Alan and Jimmy. You know, but I do pay my taxes. So what's the deal with dick pics? Is that how young people find love these days? I mean, I never noticed Jeffrey till you sent me a picture of his willy. Then I knew he was the one. I mean, in my day, if you wanted a girl to see a cock, you had to go to the park and jump out of the bushes. I mean, failing that, you'd have to take your film to the chemist to get developed. You know, I mean, the looks you got when you went to pick them up. I mean, you know, you post them off and then you find out her dad opened them. Yeah, you know, he still writes to me. So, you know, in America, they're developing sex robots that can actually talk. I mean, I would have thought one of the advantages of using a sex robot is that they don't talk. Because he would want them to say, "Oh, you're so handsome. Have you been working out?" She would want them to say, "Have you lost weight? I'll do the dishes." Of course, if they're realistic, they'll just say, "Not tonight, I have a headache." So, Britain has the highest rate of teenage pregnancies in Europe. You see, yeah, see, we can when it's something. See, we could reduce that if we just gave every schoolgirl a boy sex robot. See, this is one of Liz Truss's policies. Of course, for balance, you then have to give every schoolboy a girl sex robot, which could mean the end of Tinder, or a choice of robots, and that could mean the end of Grindr. So when the school gives out the robots, they can't make any assumptions about who's a boy or girl. They can only say, "Do you want an innie or an outie?" And of course, the school bus home that day is going to be very noisy, because a bus full of school children's loud, but if the robots are talking as well, it's going to be pandemonium. And of course, they'll all be keen to get home to play with their new toys that night. I mean, there won't be much homework getting done that day. See, a boy's sex robot can double as an ice cream dispenser. You can have
2 dongs.
You can have any flavour you want.
3
robots
dongs.
don't care.
Hey Tony, how are you?
Well, good. Till that third dong went up, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's fair. How long have you been doing stand-up?
Since December.
December. Nice. You were thinking about it as if it was going to be like since 1964. All right, nice. Yes. You're still pretty new.
Yeah.
You started later in life. What was the kick? What gave you the urge?
Well, I guess I always wanted to do it. I've been at comedy shows and thinking I could do better than that.
Oh shit! Man. All right, you got rude all of a sudden. All right, nice. I feel like you're a big hit at the allotment, and I feel like, hey, come on. What? I'm allowed to do one? Fuck off! I thought I had one. Yeah. Fuck off. All right. I enjoyed it, man. I thought you had like a weird sort of hypnotic character to you, and you were selling some jokes. You were doing jokes that were like a little bit old school, and you were selling them to some young people. So I think you've got something to work with there. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you had them. You had them so fucking strong at the start. I love watching older comics talk about like kind of current, kind of like young people shit, like the stuff on dick pics. Hilarious. I fucking loved it. I think the sex robot thing. Maybe like trim it down, or you know, you could get rid of it too. But like, I think you had them so fucking strong, and then the sex robot thing kind of lost them. So, but that's what the whole point of this show is. You know, you take bits that work, and you fucking get to see them work, and you take bits that maybe aren't landing as strong. You get to go back to the drawing board, and I have no doubt that you'll come back here and fucking beat the clock, no problem. You were great.
I feel like Tony came here to try and sell us sex robots.
Yeah, you can see me later. I'll give you that.
Staff discount? Okay. Because like Aaron said, it just went on a bit too long. You made them laugh about sex robots, then you're like, so sex robots. But I love the variety of the show that we just had someone up here who started as a teenager, and now we've got someone who started. I don't want to ballpark it, but that's the beauty of comedy. If you're funny, you can get up and do it. So yeah, I think that's a good thing.
Give up for Tony Carr. All right, well, that's basically all the acts in the first half. We'll go have a little break now. Go for a piss, grab a drink, do cocaine. I don't work here, and we'll see you in 15 minutes. Give up for everyone you saw in the first half.
Ladies and gentlemen, you ready for the second half of the Ding Dong Gong Show? Then please welcome back your host, Michael May.
Hello, Voxel, welcome back. Everyone have a nice break? Yeah, anything good happen? No, all right, fuck it, fine. I went to collect the dildos. I had 4. I fucking came back with 5. So big up yourselves. Right, before we start the second half, let's reintroduce our judges. Please make some noise for Aaron McCann and Lee Hudson.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
All right, welcome back. Anything different? What do you reckon? We're going for a second half. Any changes, my friends?
Why are the dildos Christmas themed now?
Yeah, that's a good question. Anyone?
Yeah, sometimes it can be hard to see the dildos, so I thought I'd put some fairy lights on them.
Yeah.
That is some MacGyver shit right there. That is.
That is it, all right. Fuck it, yeah, fine. Well, we've got our dildos. Basically, the only job we have before we start the second half.
It's like a Coldplay concert.
Yeah. No, it's like a D'Angelo concert. All right, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Right, right, we're going to go out the dongs again. Do I have any volunteers for a dong? All right, you were up real quick. Hello. Oh, shit, you've got fans, apparently. 6 sang, all right. Okay, well, right, we'll come to the bride. We're going to do the bride next, but hello, who are you? Yeah, I'm Fiona. You're Fiona. You said that with so much fucking sass, Fiona. I can't even believe it. Who are all the people supporting you? Do you know them?
Yeah. So these are my friends. We all met at a sex club. So we're familiar.
You all met at a sex club? Yeah. Oh, shit, I feel like they're equipped.
Yeah, let's do some digging here real quick.
When you say you met, how many of them have you fucked? All of them!
Disgusting!
Oh my god, alright. Fucking who was the best? Everyone, there's a consensus who's the best. That's fucking amazing. Alright, good. Can the best one stand up, please? You got food in your lab, alright. Yes! That was fucking amazing. Got 2 beers as well. Yeah, we'll give one to them. Any objections? Nah. You lot of the sex club, what do you want? Big, small, medium, extra medium? Yeah? This one? Right, we fucking better get this back. Right, if I find 2 of you sliding together on this later, I'm going to be furious. All right, bride, hello, bride. What's the story? When are you getting married? 2 weeks. Give it up for the bride. All right, so what do you reckon? What do you reckon? Why should you be in charge of the dom? You're quite honest in good ways and bad ways. That's a very polite way of saying I'm a bit of a bitch, actually. All right, nice. I feel like the only danger we have is that if we give you a penis, you're going to try and lock it up forever. Is that something that you might do? Okay, good. Where are you from? I'm getting an accent.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
You're from Newcastle, but you live here? All right, nice. Any objections to the bride? No. Guys, bride?
I mean, she's already been quite selective in terms of finding someone, so she'll be able to make the calls here.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. We'll give her the little one because she's the bride. All right, bride, there you go. Have a catch on that. I apologise for someone who caught the stray dildo. Right, we have 2 left. Anyone? All right. Oh, hello. You over there? We've not seen you before. How are you? Yeah, you. Yeah, hello. Who are you? Tracy? We need a fucking Tracy. Yeah. We've been missing a Tracy. No further questions. Everyone on board? Yeah, let's go. You get on the balls, Tracy. You get you some balls. Oh shit, caught it by the balls as well. That was intimidating. I don't know if anyone else felt that. Final dong, final dong. All right, we've got a pair over there. You both seem keen for it. What's the story?
We're both called Roberta.
You're both called Roberta and you speak at the fucking exact same time. And you look like you were made in the same lab. So that's exciting. All right, are you two friends? Best friends. That's a bit fucking gross, isn't it, for grown-ups?
Oh my god, I hate them.
This one is perfect for best friends.
Yeah, should we give that one to the best friends, the double-ended?
Yeah, give Mary Kate and Ashley that one.
All right, good, yes. Mary, Kate, and get the Olsen twins this one, please. Thank you so much. All right.
Just both call Roberta, just two people with dads who really wanted a son. And then...
That is it. Yeah, you're not related, are you? If you've got the same name, you're related. That's a bit fucking tragic.
Somewhere we were, in another world.
Okay, good. This is actually sort of making me feel a bit nauseous, actually. So if we could keep it moving. Right, is everyone ready for the second half? Aaron, do you have a comment on that? All right, yeah, let's fucking do it. I'm going to transfer over there and we'll get our first actor. Make some noise. And welcome to the stage, Lisa Carroll!
Hello, how are we doing? Great, lovely to be here. As you've probably been able to see by now, I'm very tall. I'm 6'1". Thank you. Let's get a cheer. Yes, very tall lady. People tend to assume it's a good thing to be tall, and it can be. If you're a guy who's tall, brilliant. Women queuing up to marry you. But when you're a woman who's tall, you get called intimidating, which is ridiculous because I'm a fucking kitten. I actually started therapy a couple of years ago. But we got off to quite a rocky start, my therapist and I, when he described me as having, and I quote, fuck the fuck off vibes. Something that happens to me quite a lot as well is that shorter women will come up to me and they'll be like, oh my God, you're so tall, I'm so jealous, I wish I had your height. No, you don't, okay? Stay small, stay cute. I would kill, yeah, you're so cute. I'd kill my firstborn child just to hear someone call me cute, okay? It's my dream to be like a dainty little lady, but instead I look like Bjork if she was a pro wrestler. Thank you. Thank you, I'll take that. Dating while tall can be tough, so I mainly date men. I'm not proud of that. But to give you an idea of how men react to me just out in the wild, a few years ago I was in America. I was just walking down the street, minding my own business, and this guy clocks me from down the street and literally screams, "Damn! That is one big bitch!" Didn't even ask my number. I've been on Tinder. I've been struggling on Tinder. I think we all struggle on Tinder. My particular struggle is with men who don't put their height on their profile. Because I've come to learn that it's a highly calculated deception, orchestrated exclusively by short men. And I know you're thinking, Lisa, come on, Lisa, why are you being such a bitch? Okay? Like, just go out with a short guy. What's wrong with short men? Absolutely nothing wrong with them. You're right. Nothing wrong with them. I mean, apart from the raging inferiority complex, nothing wrong with them. I just want to be the little spoon for once. Okay? The flip side of this as well is that quite often when guys are into me, right, the rare breed, they'll be like so into the fact that I'm tall that it borders on fetishy. So I think generally there's a bit of a kind of like male primal desire to conquer. They see me and they're like, yeah, I want to scale that mountain. I want to fuck that big tree. And the next step on from this is that very often guys want me to dominate them. I get it, you know, they're like, yeah, she's tall, she's scary, she could call me a worthless piece of shit. And I have thought about becoming a dom. I want someone to clean my house. I'm joking, I'm too nice for that. You fucking filthy what? No, too nice, too nice. Was that hot? No, too nice. I'm like the BFG with tits, okay? I just want to be clear as well by that, I do mean big fuckable giant. Yeah. Thank you. I had quite a special date recently where I matched with this guy on this app called Thursday. Yeah, so basically you can only kind of match and go on the date on a Thursday. So we meet up, and very quickly this guy lets me know that it's his dream for me to peg him. Literally first 5 minutes. For those who don't know, by the way, pegging is, I mean, we've got like, what, 4 in the room, you like get a dildo and you fuck a guy in the arse. And this guy obviously saw me and he was like, God has sent me this giant woman to destroy my arsehole, thank you. And I want to be clear, I'm not kink shaming, by the way. Like, if that's what you're gonna do, like, good for you, good for you. He was really open about wanting to be submissive and like hold hands and all of that stuff. Like, good for him. Just not for me. Thank you.
Lisa Carroll, everybody! Yes. Hey Lisa, how are you?
I'm really well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
I've met Lisa many times. Lisa's fucking hilarious. I'm sure you can all agree.
Thank you.
That was great. It was funny. It was punchy. It was sexy. It was everything I like
thank you.
in a Gong show. I feel like you have the sort of vibe of like you could live on the other side of those gates. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you could really make peace over there with this guy here, with this guy right here, who I hadn't noticed before. Have you been here the whole time? This Narcos guy in the fucking second row. Because mate, when Lisa intimated that she was on dating apps, you looked like you were gonna climb it like a tree. You were like, I'm all over this. I don't know
I'll
what
be at the
happened.
back
Honestly,
afterwards.
you rocked hard in those white trousers. Anyway, you were fucking great. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Yeah, the ladies are killing it tonight. That was fucking absolutely great. Yeah, that was like probably my favorite opener tonight. Was you screaming, "I'm a fucking kitten." That was marvelous. Yeah, just like a joke machine gun. Very fucking well done. You know, I think we all kind of knew you were gonna make the 5 minutes, like 2 minutes into it. So fucking fantastic. Well done. And yeah, I'm like a cocktail of terrified and turned on right now.
I'll take it.
That
Thank
was
you.
phenomenal. Well done.
Great, cheers.
I can't believe you told a whole room full of people about our date. No, Prince William likes getting pegged. It's 2022. Be down with it. It's fine. No, they were super funny. This woman in the front row told me that I need to be more horrible to people, but I can't. That was fucking brilliant. So
Thank
well done.
you.
It was great.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Lisa Carroll. All right, another one. Make some noise for Ridwan Al Hasnoui.
Hello, Vauxhall, you right? Now you guys seem lovely, so I'm going to share a little secret with you, and I'm actually bi, lingual. Bonjour. Premature there, guys. A little bit about me. I am Moroccan, but whenever I tell people I'm Moroccan, I get asked all these silly questions. For example, how often do you travel back home? Did you pack the bags yourself? Is this your drugs? But don't buy into all the stereotypes. Drugs come from this guy. El Narcos. Yeah. We also, it's a beautiful country, beautiful tradition. We have world famous foods such as couscous, tagine, the Berber King. Yeah. We also love our music and taking long walks on the beach. And sometimes that walk turns into a run when the Spanish police show up. Has anyone been to Morocco? Yeah. Did you buy a rug? No? Oh, you didn't buy one. That's fine. Because I brought some with me tonight, so that's fine. See me after the show. But we love to haggle, so like no matter what the situation is, you know, it could be like someone gets sentenced to like 3 years in prison and the guy would turn around and say, Habibi, best I can do is 1 year. So, take it or leave it. Yeah. There's also this sort of misconception that we don't value women, but obviously those people have never heard of a dowry. So, I know, it's bad, isn't it? Yeah. Another fun fact about me is I'm quite lazy. Just give you a taste of how lazy I am. I didn't even bother writing a punchline. So, okay, I don't know what you're expecting. Yeah. But it's hard being lazy because I've actually got 2 little kids. And the 2 things I worry about as a father is racism and paedophiles. So I don't know why I looked at you when I said paedophiles. Are you a paedophile? Yeah? Oh, nice. What's your name? Just openly saying yeah. You're following like closely to him, looking like a paedophile. So your number? No? Oh, that's fine. But like I said, 2 things I worry about is racism and paedophiles. But the one thing I don't worry about, and that's a racist paedophile. So who says 2 wrongs don't make a right? We'll give her a minute. You're right there, yeah? Yeah. I was born and raised in West London. Hey! Driving in London's a nightmare. It's just traffic and roadworks everywhere, which is probably the main reason why I stopped stealing cars. So moved on to mopeds. Yeah. Keep it moving. I think it's hard telling jokes nowadays because, for example, you know, people get offended by words, but words can also diffuse each other. For example, you hear the words teacher, you think, oh, clever. Then you hear the words primary school teacher, you think, hold on a minute. That requires no education. It's true, isn't it? Because all they do is go, oh, wow, looks good. Behave yourself. Tidy up time. Which, to be honest, you hear the same phrases at a massage parlour. Also, I've heard my wife's here tonight, so. Having said that, I'm actually an advocate for women's rights and equality. I always found myself taking a stand behind women. #consent. And it, you know, it all sounds well and good, but it does have its downsides. You know, and sometimes I get put in some awkward dilemmas, like when both my wives fight. So, it's like, what do I do? No, I'm joking, obviously. I let my 3rd wife break it up. I'm in nobody's bad books. Yeah. She all right? She's holding her chest. She's like, ah. Oh, God. Yeah. So, you know, I always find it ironic because my friends used to be like, Ridwan, what's with all the wives thing, mate? It's so disrespectful to women. Why can't you just marry one woman from this day forward, for better, for worse, and until death do you part? And just cheat now like the rest of us, you know what I mean? It's a genius. You know what? You guys seem nice. So, you know, if you take anything away from it tonight, you know, in all seriousness, it's called theft. You know, so return the fucking dildos, all right?
Hello, Ridwan. How are you doing?
Hello.
Good?
You all right?
Yeah, good, man. How long have you been going?
This is my 7th gig.
7th gig? All right.
Seven gigs?
Yeah, what? That's not true.
Fuck you, dude. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Extremely likable, like just fucking great joke writing, like again self-deprecation, 7 gigs in, that's fucking unreal. But what I've one cliff note for you that I thought of in my head. You brought up about a racist paedophile. I think that's a great premise in itself. I'd like to hear you talk about what that looks like, what they do.
It's over there, he looks like this guy.
Yeah, by the way, that's the magic of crowd work and stand-up comedy, is that in no other scenario in the world would fight or flight status kick in to where you say, yes, I am a paedophile. the way that man just did there. With no sense of regret or remorse. I fucking love comedy, dude.
Oh, he's here every week because a few weeks ago he said it and he thinks this is like a safe space.
Got the MI5 across the road as well, so.
Yeah, fucking great, man. You were fucking unreal. I loved it. You were great. You look like one of those like UFC guys who has like inexplicably good cardio. So that's just that's from me, Lee.
I think it's great that DJ Khaled's doing comedy now. That's
Ooh. You know what? When I woke up this morning, I didn't think I'm going to get roasted by Seth Rogen.
someone up there doesn't know ethnicities.
That's a bit racist, bro, isn't it?
I love how we're both just roasting each other by calling each other millionaires as well. This is good fun. No, great stuff, like so much stage presence. You deliver the jokes really well. My only note would be there was some low-hanging fruit in there, but you also had some really original stuff as well, and you're fucking 7 gigs in, so you can overlook that. But I would say just some of the premises were a little bit, I've heard a lot of people do them, but there was also some super original stuff, so 7 gigs in, man, you're fucking smashing it. That was great.
Thank you.
Ridwan El Hanslu, everybody! All right, we're back to the bucket. Do you guys still want to do the bucket, or should we get someone out there to do it? You do it.
Please welcome to the stage, Neil Aurora.
Left side, how we doing? Right side, how we doing? My name's Neil, and you might recognize me from your Uber journey. You seem unsure, Mr. Pedophile. What about now? I think I recognize you, madam. Yeah, you. Wait, one sec. Stuck. Yeah, you gave me a 1-star rating on Uber, didn't you? Bet you never thought you'd see your Uber driver again. Because of her, I'm also a driving instructor. Do you need a getaway driver, Mr. Drugman? I think that was a joke that only he got, but yeah. I feel like I've left all of you out. I'm also a driving instructor, which, so compared to you like common folk drivers, I don't want to brag, but I'm basically Lewis Hamilton. That wasn't a joke, but I'm an arrogant prick who doesn't pay my taxes either. I don't know what to do with this. You might need it, man. There you go. But does anyone here drive? Yeah? Does anyone here need to drive? Yeah. Yeah, great, because I don't even like stand-up comedy. Like, this is just a really fucking painful marketing campaign.
2 dongs. 3 dongs.
All right, go on, do it, do it. Oh.
Give up for Neil Aurora, everybody! Hey, Neil, how do you think it went?
Well, I mean, like, they had 3 dongs up, so...
3 dongs up, yeah. Fucking observer, my friend.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
Since March.
Since March, so
Yeah.
fucking very, very new. Give up for Neil Aurora, everybody. I've seen Neil quite a few times. We've spoken a few times, so I'm gonna pass it over to my friends who have never met Neil before.
All I can say about that set is during it, I got so distracted I noticed that the mic covers are matching mine and Aaron's outfits. Both of us. No, the like I said to the last guy, like it was a bit of low-hanging fruit, the Uber stuff. It's just like, yeah, Uber's brown people. It's like, yeah. It's a little bit. I've heard that joke again. I heard that joke done before. So like you're a driving instructor. That's a bit more unique. Like maybe go a bit more into that. But like I say, like punchlines need to come a bit quicker. But yeah, you're likable. Like just just try and be funny.
Cheers.
You're a sassy bitch today. Well, I love low-hanging fruit, so I really enjoyed it. Right. No, I think.
You don't eat fruit.
Oh, you piece of... I won't talk back to Mooch because he booked his club. I think again you're so new. Do you know what I mean? And I think what Lee said kind of strikes home, which is like, open up a wee bit more about kind of who you are as a person and shit like that, and like what you think of stuff and all that. But yeah, you'll fucking get there. You're so new, like so. Yeah, well done, man.
Thank you. Cheers.
Give up for Neo, everybody! All right, we're gonna do another one. You know what, paedophile, you want to get out of the bucket? Welcome to the stage, Oliver Moore!
Hey guys. This is my voice. Isn't that shit? It's so hard to date when you have a voice that only a pedophile could love. It's not good. This isn't like a joke voice or nothing. This is what I live and fuck with on a daily basis. It's not good. No one has a Mickey Mouse fetish. No one. God. Here's how bad it got. I was a girl once, she was like, hey, could you talk to me in bed? I like when you talk. I said, of course, I love you, anything. We got 30 seconds in, she said, never mind. It's not... Fuck, dude. I think my problem, the reason I'm alone is just like I'm weird sexually. Like, no, you could have guessed. You look at me, I am. No, fuck. Dude, like I hate blowjobs, mostly because there's no way my penis tastes good. Like, there's no way of... Yeah, no, right, look at this. It's horrible, right? Here's how unappealing my penis is. It's a lot like Gordon Brown's Premiership in that it's quite short and near the end it veers.
One dong!
Right? Like veers right wing. No woman has looked at my penis and thought, yummy. This is almost as good as McDonald's, this is. I'm loving it, you know? Fuck.
2 dongs. 3 dongs.
Yeah, give it up for Oliver Moore. Of course.
Can I just say, these two women over here were terrified the entire time. I think you might have ruined a hen party, but it was...
Oliver, how long have you been doing stand-up, my friend? January, very new as well. Give it up for Oliver. I thought you came out distinct. Your voice is interesting, all that stuff. I felt like you had people interested. I don't exactly even really know where you lost them. Like, I didn't feel like there was any issue too much with the... I don't know. I think if you lose the audience, then that's enough reason to be getting donged off. But there was nothing in particular for me. Maybe just confidence. I feel like you've got the makings of something, man. I really enjoyed it. I thought you were good. Yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah, I like how you addressed your voice off the top, because like I've even done gigs before, like outside of the UK and Ireland. And if you don't address like an accent or like an interesting voice, people just kind of stare at you like a fucking paint in a museum for a while. So I like how you did that off top. And yeah, man, I agree. I don't really know kind of where it went bad for you, really. I think you had good stage presence and some good lines in there as well. But keep coming back for sure. Keep signing up.
You say that nobody's got a Mickey Mouse fetish. Disney girls are out there, dude. They exist. They're fucking hideous, but they exist. So, but no, like, I found it so funny when you were talking about your dick, and like this woman couldn't even look at you. She's like, I can't. But like, I've seen this guy crush her. I've seen him last the 5 minutes here and get a standing O before. So it is in there. But like these guys said, it felt like you weren't delivering it with confidence tonight. So just an off day, man. But yeah, I like what you do.
Give up for Oliver. Yes. All right, we're gonna have 2 more acts. We're gonna do one more out of the buckets. One of you want to do the bucket, or should we hand over to one of the hens?
Let's do the hens.
Yeah. All right, hens.
Adam Wallace.
Big pimpin', baby. Big pimpin'. All right, Jesus Christ. Hi, everybody. Hey, a little bit about me. I don't like sitting outside cafes on T junctions when I'm not drinking tea. because I hate to be seen as a hypocrite. Let's give it up for England's Lionesses beating Germany in the finals the other week. Ooh, a great moment in English football, and one of the rare times that Germany is sent off to an early shower they don't want. So, lockdown was tough. Everyone locked at home, not being able to visit their loved ones. Single fathers couldn't visit their kids on alternate weekends. Some old cunt walked around his garden for a bit, then died. Should have just stayed indoors. But I feel there's one big demographic that got looked over during that time, and that's the pets of single people. You see, I've got a cat, and she had to witness more male masturbation during those 2 years than I ever hope to expose her cute little mind to. And she can't express it to me, but I know she's disappointed. And now my carpet makes this weird crackling sound. I've got all these whiny dust babies everywhere. But no, I do really feel bad for all the kids trapped at home with their abusers during that whole time. But just think of all the great adult film stars we've got coming our way in the future.
One dong!
Every grey cloud, I guess. But no, that was 2 years, we'll never get back. But there's someone who lost more time than anyone else, and that's Philip Schofield's wife. I really feel bad for that bitch. I'm really trying my best to get my phone number to her. Myself and 5 friends are lined up and ready to try and help her make up for years of only butt stuff. But his kids are happy, which is great, but that's kind of obvious, because wouldn't you be after finding out you're the ones who made it and weren't lost inside some young ITV intern? But no, it's good to have more diversity on the telly. I'm also glad they're adding. I'm also glad to hear they're adding more diversity into the James Bond franchise. Because
2 dongs.
Who hasn't wanted to see a white guy beat up more young, disabled Aboriginal henchwomen in film? But like everyone during Netflix, during lockdown, I watched a shit ton of Netflix. I never knew I had so much space in my life for an American teenage high school karate-themed drama. Any fans of The Witcher in? Yeah, I really like that show as well. It's particularly nice to see Superman back on a horse again, and it turned out well. Yeah, R.I.P. Christopher Reeve.
3 dongs!
Give up Adam Wallace, everybody! Yes. Hey Adam, how are you?
Yeah, not bad.
Good man. I happen to know for a fact, because I emceed your first ever gig like a month ago, that you are brand fucking new. Is that correct?
This is my 5th time.
5th ever time. Yes. It felt like you were picking your jokes out the bucket, because it was like, there was the one about tea, and you were like, I don't want to be a hypocrite, and then it was like, but fuck that guy who's paralyzed. It was like, it was so all over the place. It's like, pick for a 5, you're gonna do a 5, so like sort of keep it kind of thematic, or like, at least coherent with the same sort of persona. Do you know what I mean? Your first joke was no clue as to where that was going, right? So I'd say either bin the first one and like keep it all kind of dark and dirty, or just like start with something else and then come back that way. But it was a misleading start, I think that's fair to say. So I think maybe you confuse people. But you're brand new, man, and you're like visibly high on cannabis, which I respect. And so just keep it up, man. Good stuff.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude, you're high as fuck.
we all do what we can to get by.
I love it. Nice. I love it. Yeah, I like people that take big swings on stage, and you definitely did that. Like Thanks. A lot of dark shit. And that's the thing with fucking dark material, is some of it hits and it lands, and you definitely had bits in here that killed. And then you had bits that, kind of had a bag of dicks. But, again, it's like what I said before, you reevaluate, you take out the bits that don't work, and you fucking, I'm sure you're a joke writer, I can tell from listening to you, so you'll easily slot bits in and come back with a better set, and I'd say you'll make it through to the final round, no problem, next time.
Cheers, man.
I just got to echo what these guys said, really. It's just about you finding what works for you. The dark stuff, you know, if that's your lane, that's cool. There's definitely a market for it, and the adult film star thing, I fucking love that. It was great just looking around and watching people's faces as well. As you said it, because I've heard you do that before, so I knew what was coming. I was like, yes. What's going on here? But just know that there are a lot of clubs that won't book you for that shit as well.
Yeah.
But you know, people have made careers out of that, so it's definitely a lane. But yeah, I echo what those guys said. You'll
Very
figure
cool.
it out. You'll get better at it, and you've already got some good stuff in there, man.
Nice one. Cheers.
Give it up for Adam Wallace. All right, we've come to our final act of the show. All the energy you have left, give it up for Shalaka Carroll.
I'm Indian. It's not the punchline. I'm famous for being the only Indian woman who's committed an act of terrorism on the tube. This happened last week when I shat myself on the Piccadilly line after eating a chicken jalfrezi. I'm Indian. I should be able to digest that. My country is very disappointed. They've disowned me. They've taken away my Indian passport. They've taken away my ID card. They've taken away my cow. And in that moment, as I sat there, feeling the shame trickle down my trousers, Gandhi himself appeared as a vision in front of my eyes. And he said, "My child, happiness can be found in the darkest of times if only one remembers to turn on the light." That's Dumbledore. My favorite thing about being Indian is being able to say anything and then say Gandhi after it. And it's wisdom. Like, if you can't handle me at my worst, do you deserve me at my best? Gandhi. Autoglass repair. Autoglass replace. Gandhi. I'm Indian, so obviously, according to the laws of society and physics, I'm obviously a doctor. It's literally 100% the truth. Yeah, thank you. One clap. Not the useful kind of doctor. I have a PhD. Yeah, thank you. It's in trains. Yeah, literally, I have a PhD in trains. TFL, National Rail, Thomas the Tank Engine, trains. Yeah, it's why I don't spit or swallow. I choo-choo. Gandhi. I've been in this country for a while. I've been here for a while, and I'm learning that I say something slightly differently because of the accent. Like, I pronounce things slightly differently. Like, for example, are you British? No, not you. But it's fine. It's good to know. Pedophile, are you British? Is anyone British in this room? Thank you. Do you say metabolism? Yeah. I say metabolism. Okay. Do you say retina? Yeah. I say retina. Oh, no. Yeah. Do you say beef? Yeah. I say no, thank you. It's been fun being here. I'm learning a lot about British culture, trying to integrate. I'm learning a lot about your hobbies. I've learned that British people, you guys love to struggle. You love struggling? It's bizarre. I found out that people in this country voluntarily, with their whole hearts, camp. You guys will just go outside and lie down. Brown people, we don't camp. We know what a blessing it is to have a roof over our heads. It's rare, but we know it. Meanwhile, you guys are out here cosplaying being homeless and calling it an experience. What else can I tell you? I'm short, unlike Lisa. I'm very short, which means that I am an active participant in short girl culture. Yeah. If you don't know what short girl culture is when someone says, "Hey, I like your shoes," and you're like, "Thank you, it's Zara, kids." Or short girl culture is when you say, "I'm 28, you pedo," even though he just guessed you were 35.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the field.
Yes, what a fucking closer for this show. Hey, Shlaka, how are you?
I'm all good, yeah?
Good, nice. How long have you been in stand-up?
Since October.
October, fucking you as well, man. Yeah, you were fucking great. I thought you had joke of the night for me with your choo-choo. I thought that show was fucking hilarious. It was great. I feel like you had like a tiny, like the beginning stuff was a tiny bit more on like the obvious side, like the low-hanging fruit stuff.
Yeah.
And then as you got into stuff about you, actually about you, it was fucking hilarious. I thought it was brilliant.
Thank you.
Yeah. And like you won people over like bit by bit, which was great. Like this guy wasn't really interested until you said you had little shoes, and then he was all over it. I don't know. But it was great. I thought you were fucking brilliant. Great close to the show.
Yeah, I agree. That choo-choo joke is phenomenal. And what I loved about it most was you hit them, they had a big massive laugh for the choo-choo line. You waited till it died down, and then you said Gandhi, fucking chef's kiss to you right there. Damn, the soundboard guys are racist tonight, aren't they? Yeah, fucking really great stuff, and an even added bonus that you're so new at it, you're gonna be fucking great. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that joke was definitely joke of the night, and I think it just works so fucking well because you're so adorable, and then you're doing a joke about chewing jizz, which like it immediately made me try and think of like the logistics of that. Like how like yeah, no.
Try that. Pretend you don't know.
I just swallow it straight down normally. No, absolutely great. Like you could tell you're a little bit new because it sort of tailed off a little bit towards the end, but you were so likable and you'd done so well prior to that they were still with you, and like everyone was listening to you, everyone was engaged, and yeah, you're fantastic. That's great.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So late. They're in a different time zone in terms of their opinions and their music timing, so that's good. Right, basically that's the end of the show. What we're going to do is we're going to play a little bit of music, we're going to have a little confer, we're going to discuss between the people who made it through who deserves to win, and then we'll sort of fucking let you know. So have a little chat amongst yourselves, it'll be 2 minutes, thank you.
If we could get all of the finalists up to the stage, please. All of the finalists just come up to the stage.
Okay, welcome back. Just before we do it, can we give it up for all these people? They were fucking hilarious. You were great.
I just want to say, Amy is a seasoned pro and has already played here on the weekend, so we're not going to be able to give it to her, but give Amy a round of applause.
Yes. Yeah, you can. Yeah. All right, so that's nice because now this is like a very hollow victory for whoever does win. So that's pretty good. Well, we had a discussion and we had 2 people we couldn't separate. So the first of them was Lisa Carroll. And the second was your final act, Shalaka Karuk. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take... Nah, fuck it. Give it to both of them. Was that good? I don't know. That wasn't good. I feel like I could have built some tension there, but I fucking blew it all away. But yeah, fucking you two are both going to have paid spots at Vauxhall Comedy Club. Thank you so much. Everyone, you were all fucking great. I think we all said like there was a fucking very high standard. Sometimes it's dog shit and you lot come for a massacre. Today, you actually had a treat. So yeah, come back. Everyone come back. Vauxhall's on Monday through Sunday every week. Anything else you want me to say?
No, guys, it was fucking phenomenal. The audience, you lot were fucking amazing. If all four of you guys, all the finalists come up here, because we're going to get you some spots midweek as well as the winners. Wonderful.
Yes. Amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Thank you very much for coming to the Ding Dong Gong Show!